Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for clicking on the video. I'm Supper, and today we're going to be starting a new game called Orwell. It sounds pretty interesting, and I'm hoping it turns out to be a pretty good game. I'll quickly read the blurb for you so you know what it's about. So it says, Big Brother has arrived, and it's you. Investigate the lives of citizens to find those responsible for a series of terror attacks. Information from the internet, personal communications, and private files are all accessible to you. But be warned, the information you supply will have consequences. So yeah, like I said, sounds pretty interesting, and I'm looking forward to playing it. So let's get into it. Just gonna create a new profile. Alright. There's a couple good choices here. Well, I guess this one looks the most like me, although it doesn't look like me at all, but it will do. Supper. Next step. Okay. Do we have to? We don't have to put the email in. That's good. Be diligent. Your work has severe impact. Yeah, it sounds like everything we do has consequences later on in the game, so have to be aware of that. Please agree to the following terms. So I'm aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Definitely agree to those. Let's finish setting up our profile. Ooh. Registration's complete. Logging in. Ooh, big tick. You like that? Oh. That's pretty. I like the graphics already. Freedom Plaza, April 12, 2017. Oh, really is like Big Brother. It's like 7:50 in the morning. It's very pretty. Even like the little shadow of the crane on the building there. That's cool. Oh, police record. Oh. I guess that's terror attack number 1, eh? Oh, there we go. Episode 1, the clocks were striking 13. Oh, Sims. You're online. Good. Call me Sims. Just did. Hey Sims. I'll be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and last line of defense against terrorism. I guess this Big Brother system is called Orwell. Makes sense. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances. Oh, that's exciting. Selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Alright. Oh, it like loads the website and everything. cool. Even buff it a little bit too. That's funny. I like that. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the Profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Okay, let's have a bit of a look. It's a good day to fall in love. Ad for a dating website. Oh. Study with future. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. First National Bank. I wonder if these are things like we're going to have to use to investigate people later on. It's a little bit to read there. Imagine we're going to have to read it all. So, like Sim said, we have to be informed. So I'll quickly read through it. Detonation destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Terrorist ambition suspected as a mysterious letter reaches authorities. Ooh. Approximately 7:50 on Wednesday. Explosive. Oh, it was in the evening. There you go. I just assumed the clock was like 24-hour time, but apparently not. An explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza. According to official reports, 3 were killed, 5 bystanders severely injured. Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Experts believe attack was an act of terror. Device homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song, "The Thoughts Are Free," had reached local authorities. Prime Minister immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault. Alright. Negotiations. Peace negotiations in the right-ridden Parisian capital have been aborted without any result last night. Independent sources report that the president abruptly cut off communication with opposition representatives. Interesting. Oh, still got another one. Movie shooting completed. Shooting with the Grey Shadow saga finalised. 3rd part of the saga to hit movie theatres next Valentine's Day. Probably don't need to read that, do we? If you do want to read it, feel free to pause right there. Alright, let's have a look at this profile here. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you've opened is for our main suspect, the blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Bonton Police Database. Cassandra Watergate. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Makes sense. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. Okay, Cassandra Watergate. Perfect. Arrest date July 10, 2016. Assault of a police officer. Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. Oh man. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly moved, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. Well, there you go. I guess we can use this photo too. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. And the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest. We will need this info to progress. Wine, what does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-round badass, have in mind this time? Probably just a business call from one of his favourite clients. That's a bit sus. Actually, yes, that is exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty boozed to handle all that business. I think we all know what's going on there. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Ouch. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents then. Alright, well, we're starting to figure out who the parents are. Watergate, pharma entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. Well, I'm glad it does for you, Sims. It certainly doesn't for me. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah. Maybe. Gotta go now. Text you later. That's sort of how I... Can't go back. Alright then. Sort of how I deal with people asking that question. Right, actually, let's go back for a second. Can we go... Don't know how to get to, like, the other person. That's the other thing, actually. There's, like, another picture on here. Yeah, can we add that? We can! And the other one's still there. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right. Joseph Langley, here we go. Orwell informs me you just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. I assume yellow. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision once the information has been passed. That doesn't say passed. I don't know what that means. There is no way to reverse your choice. Case been at the centre of media attention for the last month. Finally come to a head. Cassandra was acquitted of the alleged assault. Case closed due to lack of evidence. However, case may be reopened. Suspect's lawyer, Joseph, welcomed this outcome, as you would. Meanwhile, relatives of the victim expressed disappointment, openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favour. The victim, a father of two young sons, was rushed into hospital after the incident in mid-July, where he's still in an induced coma. Oof. Man, she could be up for murder charges. Bloody hell. Let's leave that for a moment. This is the parents' company. Interesting. Bruno Watergate, CEO. Alice Watergate, Cassandra. Whoop. Carrying the family tradition, junior CEO. Yes, thank you. Carrying the family tradition to the next generation, Alice's and Bruno's daughter Cassandra will soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen And unique flair will write the next chapter of our 85-year-strong legacy. That was a lot of... get a lot of info just by adding that. That's cool. Now I see. Keeping it a family affair. We'll do that as well. I guess that was everything stays in... I guess that way everything stays in the family. Being an artist and a junior CEO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit a dull job, didn't she? Maybe she quit this job. Documents that you've already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new info available. Alright, I will. First, I'm gonna have a quick look at this. We're urgently looking for a COO to replace retired, formerly appointed predecessor. There you go. Yeah, this is probably what she meant by quitting her job. Good. It is good. I'm glad I looked. Right. Crime rate continues to drop. That's always good. Safety bill. On Thursday morning, new crime statistics reported criminal offences decreased by 4.8%. That's quite a significant drop. As a result of the implementation of the safety bill. Let's have a look at this. Oof. The party, our principles put into action. Safety bill is passed, party is elected in government. There you go. Okay, we can click on all those. Safety bill is a collection of safety-centered laws and statutes created with the ultimate goal to protect the freedom of the nation's citizens. Peacekeeping mission. Terrorist incident of 2008 was the terrible consequence of the premature retreat of our troops. To fix the mistakes, the party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send our highly reliable soldiers back to safeguard the region for the good of the inhabitants of both countries alike. Distribution of aid packages, rebuilding infrastructure, upholding laws and public order, training local police and military force. Been able to reduce the number of station forces while leaving the overall goals of the peacekeeping mission intact. It's always good. Let's have a look at some of these positions. 5 pillars for a great nation: safety and security, economy, values, migration, education, and health. People. Leaders of the nation: Robert Blaine, Prime Minister. Arthur Scott Gallagher, Catherine Dellacroix, Peter Faulkner. Quite a mo he's got going on there. Very thick. Projects. I'm pretty sure that's what I was on. Participate. Become a part of the party. Donate, volunteer, become a member, join the army of the nation. Interesting. Don't think there's any... I think I have to choose this. Which one I'm going to go with. So, here's what I'm thinking. From what we've read, especially how Cassandra quit her job at the family company, it's reasonable to assume that her relationship with her parents is quite strained at the moment. Which would suggest to me that there's a smaller chance that the family would have got involved in the court case, especially if they were disappointed that she left. So I think I'm going to say that this is the one. I'm going to say that this is the true one, in quotation marks, and this is the one we disable. So we're going to add that one to the file. This is what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Sounds like we made the right call. Maybe it will today. Currently I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change. Don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between these two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift. Alright. Well, we can certainly do that. But I think we're going to do that in the next episode. Yeah. I think this is just a good place to leave it for now. I've certainly enjoyed the game so far, so I'll definitely be playing a bit more. I'm not actually sure how big the game is, but I'm happy to just play it through, if it's like this anyway. So yeah, just an FYI for anyone who's interested. I bought the game off Steam. It's $14.50 at the moment. So if you want to check it out and you have $14.50, by all means do it. That's in Australian dollars, by the way. Might differ a little depending on where in the world you are. But so far, I'd say it's worth the $14.50. So yeah, that's about it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.